All right, it's a little after 9:30 on the 19th of April, and we're a day away from Earth Day. Or when is Earth Day? Earth Day is tomorrow, or is it? Well, I'll look it up. But anyway, I know it's coming up. But every day should be Earth Day. But anyway, today we had a lot of clouds around. There was some breaks in the sky later in the afternoon. We did have a little Virga up there as well, and then it got even more impressive. This is what it looked like. If you're looking at this sky here, this is what the sky looked like around 7 o'clock, a little after 7 o'clock, and I knew it was going to be a nice sunset when I saw this coming. This is a shower, actually, so you can see the Virga behind it. Another look at it. I was walking down Sunrise Highway after I had dinner and got to the lake. I wish I had gotten to the lake a little sooner for that at the lake, but this is the lake. You could see the shower was approaching. This is Twin Lakes. You can see, look at that sky, that orange sky that we had. It was pretty amazing, actually. I just had to get here and check it out. And we had like a couple of drops of rain, like a little bit of a sprinkle, enough to just wet the ground a little bit, but it was quite pretty. I did not take a video of it, just some pictures to share with you in the weather update. But you can see plenty of Virga there. It's absolutely beautiful. And the colors in the sky were pretty amazing. So hopefully you got a chance to enjoy being outside right around sunset. And that's what it looked like afterwards. You could see the shafts of rain offshore there. But pretty impressive nonetheless. Look at that. It's very nice. And we had another little shower approach us around Baldwin, actually. We had another one come through. And you can see a little Virga right there in the sky. So, yeah, pretty impressive to say the least. This is what the sky looked like today. Obviously, plenty of clouds around. A little more clouds than the models were calling for. Actually, I would just say it was overcast with a few breaks of sun here and there. But what we did have is these pop-up showers that developed toward the evening. So most of them were just sprinkles, but we'll look at the radar. We'll rewind the radar a little bit to show you what was going on right around 6:30. So you could see some of these showers coming off here. And we'll go over the rainfall reports in a minute, and the wind reports, but you can see the showers there. There's a shower, and you can see it kind of just moved over Long Island. It kind of just dissipated and fell apart, but it was more like a sprinkle, not really a shower, but still, it's just an example of the instability that we were dealing with today. So let's take a look at the latest with these are the rainfall reports for the storm here, and you can see here parts of Connecticut 1.71, 1.81 in Stony Creek. Getting a lot of rain this April. Norwich 1.66. That's of course in New London County, Connecticut. Bergen County almost 2 inches of Tenafly 1.95. Essex County. So it looks like a lot of rain in New Jersey there. Jersey City almost basically almost 2 inches there. Jersey City. Passaic County, Wayne got 1.70. Looks like the city. Wow, the city got a lot of rain. More rain than the models were saying. 2.60 inches of rain in the Bronx. 2.66 in Brooklyn Prospect Park. 2.38 in Dyker Heights, Brooklyn College. 2.21. Nassau County, Great Neck, 1.91 inches. Muttontown, 1.74. 1.66 in Carl Place. So got a little more rain than some of the models were calling for. Closer to really 1.5 to 2 inches. 1.5 inches in Searingtown. And a little Mineola only reporting 1.16 inches. Manhattan 2.31 inches. Midtown Manhattan 2.28 inches. Orange County, Warwick 1.75 inches. Putnam County 1.41 inches. Queens, LaGuardia 2.06. The high amount there. Staten Island also getting a lot of rain. Look at this, over 2 inches, 2.41 inches there. College of Staten Island 2.17 inches. And it looks like Suffolk County also got hit hard. Spark Hill 1.95 inches. Montebello 1.59 inches. Now looking at Suffolk County, Blue Point 2.39 inches. Bating Hollow 2.38 inches. So this really gave the Pine Barrens a soaking. 2.15 at Eastport, 2.13 at East Hampton. Huntington 1.89. Ridge 1.81, so definitely more rain than we thought was going to happen. 1.56 in West Babylon, Ridge 1.50 inches, Sayville 1.44 inches. Looks like a little less toward the South Shore in the southwestern part of the county there. And also Westchester, also Tarrytown reporting 2.20 inches of rain. So that is quite impressive Now let's go look at these wind reports here. And you can see we got some strong winds out there. Blue Point got a 69 mile an hour wind gust in Suffolk County. Napiac 61 miles an hour. Great Gull Island 61 miles an hour. Orient 58 miles an hour. Fishers Island Airport 55 miles an hour. Brookhaven 53 miles an hour. And going up here to Connecticut, Greenwich 65 miles an hour. Fairfield 56 miles an hour. New Haven 52 miles an hour. New London 51 miles an hour. Fordham 51. In Nassau, Bayville at Augusta 57 miles an hour. Wantagh 53 miles an hour. Massapequa Park 45 miles an hour. And the Maritime Station, one buoy east-southeast of Norwalk reported 68 mile an hour winds. South of Groton 61 mile an hour winds. I don't know if that's a buoy or just a technical maritime station. And Point of Woods, Fire Island. I guess that's Fire Island, 64 miles an hour. Shinnecock 64 miles an hour. Bayville 58 miles an hour. Fire Island Coast Guard 56 miles an hour. So this was a pretty impressive storm. And this doesn't even talk about New Jersey. So I'm actually going to see if New Jersey has some reports. Of course, Mount Holly. All right, they do have a map of the rainfall reports and the highest wind gusts. So they also have information as well. So we're going to go over this. This is a map, and look at this. Ocean County got a lot of rain. So it seems like Ocean County, the city, parts of eastern Long Island got a lot of rain. Look at this, 2.33 inches, 2.50 inches. This is going to mean the river's going to be high over here in this area here. So that is quite a soaking of rain right there that they got. Quite a bit of rain right there in this Ocean County and Monmouth County area. That's quite a lot of rain. And we can also look at the rainfall reports. All right, that's the map of the rainfall reports. Highest wind gusts. Here are the wind gusts here. Parts of Lewes in Sussex County, Delaware, got up to 64 mile an hour winds. In New Jersey, at the Jersey Shore, Atlantic City, 65 miles an hour. 66 miles an hour in Cape May. Ocean City, 61 miles an hour wind gust. Let's see how Monmouth. Seagull had a 48 mile an hour wind gust. Monmouth had a 42 mile an hour wind gust. 67 mile an hour wind gust at Tuckerton. Rutgers station there. I think they have a station along the Jersey Shore, 57 miles an hour. Mantoloking, 55 miles an hour. It's like somewhere east of Toms River. 54 miles an hour in Beach Haven. So these are some pretty strong wind gusts that were reported. And like I said, very impressive stuff with this storm. And again, I don't know, there wasn't really too much news of any damage or power outages or anything like that from this storm. If you go to News 12, they're not really even talking about it. Let's say maybe New Jersey News 12 is talking about it. It doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like they're talking about it either. So that's shameful. Let's see if Jersey Shore Online is talking about any storm damage here. I don't see any reports of storm damage here. What about Toms River Patch? Well, we'll try New Jersey first, and then because it's easier to find out information from New Jersey than I guess there's not too much damage over there. I don't hear anything too much about flooding or anything like that. We can try Asbury Park Press. I don't see anything about flooding. I do not see anything about flooding. So let's see if Long Island has any news about flooding. Let's see. Let's try News 12 Long Island. They're probably not going to have anything either. It's just nothing. Nothing about... well, I don't know. I don't have any information on storm damage on Long Island and, Newsday. So I guess we didn't really have too much flooding or too much storm damage. I don't see many reports of it. Anyway, I don't see many reports of it. I'm trying. Can't say I'm not trying. But I don't really see any information on damage, the storm damage from this storm. So I guess we were lucky. We didn't get too much storm damage. Not too many power outages, I guess, because I can't find out any information about it. So I guess, of course, maybe it was just completely ignored by the media, which is entirely possible. But sorry, I don't have any storm reports for you. I mean, I don't have any actual. We'll try Long Island storm, and we'll go to news, and we'll see. Storm knocks out power on Long Island. So here we go. Here's something from the Daily Voice about it. So again, this is not a political story. It's not a pandemic story. And therefore, the media is not interested in it. Storm knocks out power on Long Island, so it looks like there were power. Long Island PSG Long Island crews worked around the clock to restore power to hundreds that were left in the dark following a fast-moving storm that rolled through the region, knocking down utility poles and downing trees. As of 9:15 a.m. this morning, April 19th, PSG was still working to repair 73 active outages that were impacting more than 400 of the company's 1.7 million customers. Nassau County was hit hardest, with 304 customers reporting power outages, while 107 without power in Nassau. So this just lists the town. Doesn't look like it's too bad. Doesn't look like it's too bad, but I was concerned about the flooding. But I don't see any really big reports of flooding. Here's some damage here. Wow, look at that traffic light. So Suffolk County, one of the highest recorded wind gusts, blew 0.69 miles an hour. Napiog and Great Gull registered 61 miles an hour. Suffolk had plenty of gusts over 50 miles an hour. But I don't see any reports about flooding. And Nassau, the most overnight rain fell in Belmore with 2.10 inches. So I don't know. I guess that's a new report. Let me see. I don't see that up here. Let's just go to this one and we'll see if we can. I didn't notice that. The highest amount was in Belmore. This must have been updated. No, I don't know. I don't see it here. So this is kind of weird. Just try it again. Let me see. They might have updated these numbers. Oh, I don't see it here. So, well, anyway. Now that we've done talking about the storm, and we'll just go over what some of the conditions were like. We're looking right now at the current conditions across the area. Temperatures have dropped into the 40s. It's cool. It's blustery out there. We got temperatures in the mid-40s. Dew points have dropped. The air has dried out a lot. Let's take a look at what islip is right now. So, islip. Islip's 48 degrees, dew point 28. And winds have died down a little bit, but during the day you can see with some gusty west winds, gusts as high as 36 miles an hour. And then in the morning you could see where we got into a little bit of moisture. So dew point's kind of peaking up right around 5 in the morning there, with some pretty strong southerly wind gusts being reported. Look at this though. See, right around 4:03, it looks like some really strong winds were coming in. So if you take a look here around between midnight and 4 a.m., this is where it really got pretty intense here. East wind at 33 gusting to 46 miles an hour. Then we had an east wind at 32 gusting to 48 miles an hour at 3 a.m. So, yeah, some very strong winds around that time. And it was luckily it hit overnight when most people were home and sleeping. But it was pretty intense out there. So let's go look at the models now. And this is our current satellite image. You can see things have cleared out over the area, though you can still see a lot of clouds upstream. It is to be determined what that impact will be on us tomorrow. A lot of the models are saying mostly sunny tomorrow, but they underestimated the amount of clouds today. So I'm a little leery, obviously, with that. So let's look at the GFS here. We'll look at the CONUS view first, and you'll see the storm pulling away. High pressure builds in for tomorrow. Tomorrow, I think it should hopefully be a very nice day tomorrow. A little bit on the cool side. High kind of moves offshore Thursday. We get a return flow and a weak cold front coming through, I think. Though it looks like it's kind of keeping a ridge. Yeah, it looks like it's developing a ridge actually in place. So we're going to have a ridge. Another high kind of builds, but it's more over the southeast. That's going to give us a west to southwesterly flow on Friday, which will bring us warmer weather. And then it looks like the weekend might be a little bit on the mild side. And as we head into next week, looks like another front comes through and maybe some cooler air tries to come back into the picture there. But I'm not really going to go too much into the long range on this weather update. So let's take a closer look at what is going to be happening. And we should have most of that HRRR in for 0Z. Oh, yeah, we do. We have it completely yet. So we're done with the precipitation. We're not going to have any more, but you'll see the tighter isobars are still kind of tightish over our area, which will mean still get a decent amount of wind tomorrow. The winds will be lighter on Thursday. And then this is the next front, actually, that may bring us a chance of some slight precipitation later on Thursday. It looks like it would be very light, though. So let's go look at our airflow, the dew points in airflow. So you can see westerly winds tonight. They go a little more northwesterly tomorrow. They stay northwesterly. Maybe a little bit of a southerly component comes in a little bit toward after sunset tomorrow. You can see dry air, but then the winds do go southerly on Thursday. But you still see the air is pretty dry, so it's just not really going to be favorable for any really big precipitation events. All right, let's go to the temperatures. So when we're at the temperatures here, we'll be in the 30s overnight, probably mid-30s. The winds will stay up, so I don't think we'll see any radiational cooling. As far as tomorrow goes, we'll warm up into the mid-50s, still a little bit below normal. Tomorrow night we could see some radiational cooling where if the winds go calm, those low dew points, we could see some areas get below freezing again, particularly the Pine Barrens, and there could be some frost. Lows in the mid-30s. And then Thursday looks to be, with the southerly flow, it looks like that'll give us a sea breeze over Long Island. We'll probably be in the low to mid-50s. Jersey's probably going to see 60 on Thursday. All right, so that's pretty much what the HRRR looks like. If we want to go a little further as far as looking at what's going to happen on Friday, go look at the dew points first, which will show us the airflow. So you can see by Friday we've got more of a westerly wind and a west, and then it comes northwesterly. You'll see that the dew points are low. Then for the weekend, you'll see it's almost as like a backdoor cold front trying to come through. Here's Saturday. The drier air over us, but you can sort of see where there would be a warm front. This could mean some clouds perhaps for us on the weekend. Here's Sunday. You can see, look, a big difference. Much warmer, more humid air over eastern Pennsylvania and cooler air over Long Island. And if we go look at the... Actually, this is the dew points, but this will probably correspond to temperatures too. So if we look at the temperatures, you'll see much warmer over Jersey and a little bit of warmth over Long Island. Weekend definitely looks milder. Saturday, not quite as much. But Friday is going to be probably the warmest day where we're going to see upper 60s in our area with no sea breezes at all whatsoever. So let's go look at the cloud situation as we head into tomorrow. And obviously, like I said, the models have been having a little trouble with this, so I'm going to go through several of them because it seems like this is the 18Z RGEM, so not the latest run of the RGEM, by the way. All right, so let's back this up. So it does seem to give us a mostly sunny day tomorrow. Most of New Jersey, Long Island, clear. Thursday, we'll be dealing with the clouds. And then Friday, we'll also have probably mostly clear skies and maybe a little cirrus trying to roll in late in the day. This is, again, according to the RGEM. All right. Let's go to the NAM3, which, again, this is going to be the 18Z run of the NAM3. And you will see, again, tomorrow, mostly clear across our area. No clouds at all. Should be a nice day. And then Friday will, again, should be a sunnier, but more. Tomorrow is going to be more my kind of day because it will be cooler. Let me go to the, let's see what other cloud models we have. We have the GFS as well, which is, actually we have the FV3. Let me use the FV3. This is the 0Z of the FV3, but we really don't have enough of that in, so I got to use the 12Z for the clouds. So, and FV3 seems to, it seems to give us a mostly sunny day tomorrow. It really does. And then for Thursday, you'll have a lot more clouds and that chance for some showers. All right, so we go back to the regular GFS and we'll look at, so there's that front that will come through kind of, but I don't really expect much rain from that. It's going to be dry for a while after that. Next chance of rain, maybe a little bit on Saturday, but it really just evaporates all the precipitation before it gets here. The only thing we will probably be dealing with on the weekend is a lot of clouds. Friday will be sunny, but then I think we're going to be dealing with some clouds on Saturday and Sunday for the weekend. And then we're dealing with a lot of clouds after that. We may have to wait a while before the next clear day comes. I mean, it looks like right now, this is kind of deceiving. I see all these clouds upstream, and I'm wondering why the models give us a clear day, but I think it's going to erode the clouds back because we have this high-pressure system here. We can look at Vent2Sky and use a couple of other tools for this. Vent2Sky also has a cloud forecast as well. And if we look at the Vent2Sky's cloud forecast tomorrow, you'll see not really much in the way of clouds at all. All right. I think it has to do with the let's just go to the temperatures here. And we're going to look at the temperatures, and we're going to go look at the temperatures at aloft. So I'm going to raise, let's go to 900 meters. All right, that's 500 meters. We got to look at the lapse rates and see It's not crazy steep lapse rates. All right, so 27, the temperature's 27, but the dew points will be, look at the dew points. Dew point. This is the surface dew point. So you have to see. All right, so we're gonna have to see this. I'm just a little suspicious that we're gonna see a deck of pop-up clouds perhaps tomorrow, even though the models don't want to really bring it up. It will be breezy tomorrow, so we'll have some wind gusts up to the 20s, but not like today at all. So tomorrow should be a pretty pleasant day. But I think that is going to wrap up this weather update. Hopefully, maybe I can get somewhere I want to get to. I don't want to push myself. I'm kind of nervous about it, but at the same time, I kind of miss going there. We all know the place we're talking about. So that is going to be it for this weather update. Take care, and thank you for watching.